Hi, this is Crafting Lisa, and I'm back today to share with you how to make a sunflower. This beautiful big sunflower looks very realistic, and it has a texture to it as well. So we're going to start with the dark brown circle in the middle. So we need our yarn to be dark brown. I'm going to lower the camera so you can see my work. Here's the brown yarn. I'm going to use a 3mm crochet hook. We're going to start with a magic circle. So we're going to do our slip knot. But we're not going to tighten it off. Instead, we're going to do a chain 1. Then we're going to do our 6 single crochets in the ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the next row we're going to increase double. So we'll go into our first stitch, and we'll do 2 single crochets in the first stitch and 2 in each stitch after that. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to close up that magic circle, pull it tight, close it up, and then continue. So for our next row, that was row 2, so in row 3 will be a single crochet and then an increase for a total of 18. Increased from 12 to 18. So 1 single crochet, 2, 3 increase, 4 single crochet, 5, 6 increase, 7 single crochet, 8, 9 increase, 10 increase, 11, 12, 13 increase, 14, 15, 16 increase, 17, 18. So that's our total way around is 18. And on to row 4. We're going to do 2 single crochets and then increase for a total of 24 at the end. So 1, 2, increase, 3, 4, 5, 6, increase, 7, 8, 9, 10, increase, 11, 12. Single crochet 13, 14, increase, 15, 16, 17, 18, increase, 19, 20, 21, 22, increase, 23, 24. So that's our 4th round. Now we want to do our 5th round, 3 single crochets, then an increase. So 1, 2, 3 single crochets, increase 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, increase, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, increase, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, increase, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, increase, 24, 25, 26, almost there, 27, 28, and last increase, 29, 30. So now for the next or sixth row, we're going to do 4 single crochets, then an increase. And we're going to do this in the back loop only. And also, I'm going to introduce a stitch marker, since we're up in the 30s counts of our stitches. But first, what I do is I'll do my first 2 stitches. So in the back loop only, we do 1 stitch, back loop only, 2 stitches. Now I'm going to place my stitch marker. There. So we've already got 2, we need to do 3, back loop only, 4. Then we increase, 5, 6. Now back loop only, 1, 2, 3, 4, and increase, 5, 6. So I start again, 1, 2, 3, 4, increase, 5, 6. All the way around. We're about halfway around right now. Into the back loops only again, 1, 2, 3, 4, increase, 1, 2, back loop only, 1, 2, 3, 4, increase, 1, 2, back loop only the last time, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last increase in the last stitch. So now we have 36 stitches. We're going to do 1 more increase. Make sure that circle is tight. So we're going to take our stitch marker out. I'm going to do my first 2 stitches, back loop only again, 1 stitch, 2 stitches. I'm going to put my marker back in. So we've got 2 stitches, we need to do 5. So 3, 4, 5. Remember, back loop only. Now increase, 1, 2. Now we got to do this all the way around. So bear with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Increase. 1, 2, back loop only. 3, 4, 5. Increase. Increase in the back loop only as well. The whole row is worked. Back loop only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back loop only, increase, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, increase, 1, last time, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then our last increase, working around that stitch marker, it's a little problem. There we go, so you can see that. Now, we're just going to do one regular row. We have 42 stitches in all. Do a regular row all the way around. So we're going to, in the back loop only. I'm going to take this stitch marker out. I'm going to do my first 2 stitches, back loop only. 1, 2. I'm going to put my stitch marker back in to mark my beginning of my round. Now that's 2 stitches and we need 42. So 40 more in back loops only. 3, 4, 5, oops, got a piece of that front loop. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, put me some more yarn here, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yarn. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, and that helps us to see that we have the right amount of stitches. 42. And that was all in the back loop only, the last 2 rows. Now, we're going to finish this off. Get my scissors out. I'm going to snip our brown yarn off. And next we're going to use this coffee color, cafe au lait color. Let me find the beginning of that yarn. Here we go. So finish that off. So what we'll be doing next is we're going to go back to round 5, back here, and we'll be working in the front loops because we worked back loops only for the last 3 rounds. So now we'll be working in the front loops. So we have to go back to round 5 back here. You can see my hook is under where it is. I don't know if you can see the difference between the regular crochet in the middle here and the front loops. They sort of just pop out, especially if you fold the material over. The front loops really pop right out. So we're going to start here, we'll stick our hook in there, and we're going to join our coffee yarn. with a slip stitch. And a single crochet, and we need to do a single crochet anyways for the pattern. So we did a single crochet in that front loop. Now what I like to do to help me working on this is I like to fold my work over, and you can see that these top loops pop a bit more easily. As I go around, I just fold it over and the top loop pops up. So what we do the single crochet to join, and what we're going to do is do a picot. 1, 2, 3 chains, and back into the first chain and slip stitch. Then we're going to slip stitch into that next stitch beside it. Slip stitch. Now next stitch, we'll do a single crochet, we'll do a 3 picot. That's the general. They don't tell you what size of a picot to make. Generally it's a 3 chain picot. So 1, 2, 3 chains, slip stitch back into the first chain, pull through, and then the next stitch is a slip stitch as well to ground that picot. And then the next stitch, we do this all the way around. Single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go back into the first chain and slip stitch, go into the next stitch and slip stitch again. So I'm just going to do this quickly if I can. I'm going to do that all the way around, and as I said, all you have to do is fold your work over so you can see those front loops pop, and follow it all the way around till you come back to where we started. Okay, so that's around where we started. Our stitch markers there to tell us this is the beginning. So we've got 15 of these now. What I'm going to do too, I'm going to pull my stitch so it doesn't pull out. I'm going to stick my crochet hook into the back of the work, and I grab this end yarn and pull it through to the back side. That'll make it easier to crochet with it out of the way. So now we've done our 15 in this row. We're going back to row 6 or round 6 since we're working in the round. And you can see there's another row. Remember, we did 3 rows with back loop only, so now we're doing 3 rows of the front loop only. So we're going to be working up here above the first round of picots. We're going to do another round of picots. And this time there's going to be 18. Same way. So what we want to do is go into the first front loop, do a single crochet, then 1, 2, 3, slip stitch in the first chain, slip stitch into the next stitch. Then we do another single crochet, chain 1, 2, 3, slip stitch into the first chain, slip stitch into the next stitch. We're going to do this all the way around again into all these front loops till we get back where the stitch marker is to the beginning here. So it's much the same as what we did before. Just do 18 instead of 15 of them. Single crochet, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch, slip stitch again, free up some yarn here, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch again, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch, slip stitch, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch, slip stitch again, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch, slip stitch again, so now if we count, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, so one more. One, two, three, slip stitch, and slip stitched at the end. And there we've got 18. So now the last row that we're going to do of the front loops. You can see it here. And it's over both 1, 2 picot rows. And now we'll do the last one around in the front loops. We should end up with 21 picots. If that's approximate. So, single crochet 1, picot, slip stitch, and single crochet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark that first picot so we know when we've come back around. Although the front loop only goes well above it. We have 2 more rows. Okay, so 2 more rows to do. 21 should be in this row. Getting myself back up here. Okay, so that was a slip stitch. Now we do a single crochet. 1, 2, 3. So we have 2 more rows of this picots to do. Basically the same. This row shall be 21 when you're done, and the next row should be 24 when we're done. slip stitch, slip stitch, 1, 2, 3, single crochet, slip stitch. Now it looks like we're about one row around, although there's 2 more stitches. Let's just count how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, one more. We need one more for 21. There we go. Now for the last row, I'm not going to forget about this one. So we're going to start here, and then I'm going to move my stitch marker and mark my first picot on the last row. Now what we're doing is we're going to be doing front loop only, even though the back loop and front loop are both free on this row. We're going to do front loop only. Okay, so there's one picot. I'm going to move my stitch marker to mark it. Although we'll be working around, so we'll be able to do more than the stitches that are there. Okay, so slip stitch. So now single crochet. This is our last one. We should have 24 picots at the end. Front loop only. Yarn here. 2, 3. And count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This pattern is not right. Okay, times 20. In the end, I've done this pattern up a couple times and I find that it comes to 21 every time. This last row, which does not come to 24. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it doesn't come to 24. But that's fine. It still looks beautiful. There we go. So now, next we're going to do is we're going to finish that yarn off. Snip that off. We're done working the brown parts. What just happened? I don't know what I just did. Anyway. So we'll remove our stitch marker. Won't be needing that. What we're going to do is get our yellow yarn now. Our golden yarn. We'll be working with that lastly. What we want to do is go back into those back loops in that final row that we did. You can see there's back loops. The back loops are open. So that's what we're going to be working into on your last row. Okay, is the back loops. So insert your hook into a back loop, yarn over, we're going to join that yarn, and we're going to do single crochet to join it. Now we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3. Stretch out my yarn a bit here. 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook and each chain after that. So 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to skip that. I'm going to single crochet twice. So 1 in the next stitch, 2 in the next stitch. I'm going to do this 13 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chains again into the second chain from the hook and the next 4, so that you have a total of 5 single crochets in this line. And 5. So we're going to skip that single crochet, ignore it. We're going to single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then from that last single crochet we're going to chain 6. These are the foundations for the petals. So we'll be doing one more round after this to fill out these petals. I don't like to say if this pattern is beginner or advanced, or maybe it's intermediate. If you know how to do a picot, that's necessary, although I told you or showed you how. So really anybody, if they're watching the video and they practice with the video, can learn how to do this. That's the whole point of the video tutorials, for people to see, and if they can't understand the instructions in the written way, it helps to see it being done as well. So single crochet in 2, 2, 1, chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're going to end up with these little tiny little stems for the petals that are coming. Hopefully they don't curl up too much on you. Now I believe the instructions have fewer petals, but I added extra petals so it looks more full, and I like it like that. But you could make a few less by skipping another stitch and going ahead. So chain 6, single crochet 5 times. Okay, so single crochet twice. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's what we're going to do all the way around. Single crochet 1, single crochet 2, and 6 chains again. I believe you end up with, let me see how many petals. I think 30 petals. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, so 20 petals, I believe, if I counted correctly. And it makes it a nice full shape, as you can see. You put more on it. Now you can always use floral wire and floral tape to make a stem. for this, attach it to the back and make stems for it. Okay, so I finished these stems, or whatever you want to call these bases for the petals, all the way around. Slip stitch to join in the single crochet, in the first single crochet. So now for the second row, we're going to build on these petals. So we're going to be working up the bottom loops of these single crochets, up and around the other side. So we'll start here. And what we do is we do one single crochet, then we do a half double crochet, and we do 2 double crochets. There's some yarn here. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, then we do another half double crochet, which you can find how to do these stitches on my earlier videos. Single crochet here, then right at the top we're going to do a single crochet increase, or 2 single crochets, just to help us turn the corner here. And now we have the regular stitches down the other side, down the left side. So here we start over again and we do 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, then a half double crochet again, and a single crochet. And there you have your petal. Now, there is a single crochet in between the petals, so we're going to make 1 single crochet in that single crochet in between, and then we start over on the next stem. So single crochet, half double crochet, 2 double crochets, half double crochet, 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Let me be clear. Sorry if I wasn't clear on the first one. Those 2 double crochets are in the same stitch. Then a half double crochet, then a single crochet, and then right at the tip we go in and we do 2 single crochets to help us turn the corner. We turn and we're working into these top of the stitches now. We do a single crochet, a half double crochet, 2 double crochets in the same stitch, and a half double crochet, and then a single crochet, and there's your second petal. Now in the single crochet in between, we skip the first one and we go into the second one and we do a single crochet in the top of that stitch, and then we move on to the third petal. Single crochet, half double crochet, 2 double crochets in the same stitch, half double crochet again, single crochet into the top, we do 2 single crochets, turn, single crochet, half double crochet, 2 double crochets in the same stitch, back to half double crochet, and a single crochet. And there you have 3 lovely petals for your sunflower. So you just keep doing that all the way around. So I've said I believe there's 20 of them. And this is what you end up with. This one's been lightly blocked, very lightly blocked. As I said, very lightly blocked. because a little twist in the petals makes it look more realistic. And that is how we make our beautiful sunflower. So if you have any questions, I hope it was clear enough for you. And there'll be more patterns coming up. And if you have any comments, please comment below. I'll try to get back to you, and like, share, or please subscribe. And I'll be able to bring more videos to you. And you have a good day.